So I've been having some trouble trying to implement, well, let me just... Okay, so we've got bad guys spawning like that, right? Well, that was messed up. Oh no. Oh. I have not seen that mess up before. I have not seen that mess up. Now it depends on which random spawn, whether or not they hit each other like that, but what was with the growing feet? Oh god. Oh god. I think we're gonna have to redo some stuff. I think we are. Let me see. Yeah. See our last commit. Failed attempt at fixing VultureSpawn render. So I'm gonna reset our get to be before that commit, and then we'll see if we're hitting that same weird issue. Okay. So let's see. Looking for that weird feet issue. They're just messing up. I'm seeing some weird stuff going on. It doesn't look to have the same weird feet issue at this moment, but... Okay. Well, something I did in the last commit jacked up our render for some reason. Oh, it's still there. I just saw it. What? Let me try it again. How long has this been a problem that we just haven't seen? Doesn't seem to be doing it so far, but last time we got through two runnings of it before we started seeing the evidence of the mess up. So I'm kind of thinking it's still there. See, and we don't want them to be spawning while it still says wave 1 on screen. So that's why we have been trying to implement a parameter called spawnDelay that delays the spawn so that we can not only delay, for example, a 10th vulture longer than the 1st through 9th, but to delay the first vulture until the wave number is finished rendering. Okay, I'm not seeing that weird foot bug on the vultures at the moment. So we might have introduced that bug in the past two commits. Now I'm not exactly sure how we go about pushing a commit when we're behind the commits. Like our main branch is 2 commits behind. So we don't know how we would reset our branch. See, look, our branch is behind by 5 commits. What? What head are we at? 826? How are we behind 5 commits? By 5 commits. How are we behind 5 commits? So what happens if we get at everything and say reverted to commits previous to debug VultureSpawns? How does that work? Our branches, it won't let us do it. Yeah, integrate the remote changes. Integrate the remote changes before pushing. I don't want the remote changes. Could be a merge conflict, no? Well, now it's gonna have the bug, so I don't know what to do. It's jacked up. Oh, it's jacked. What? What? How do you commit when your branch is behind? Get checkout. What? Create a branch with develop a name and check out that branch locally. Pull from the remote developing branch. Merge the local branch with development launch. With our master branch behind the remote. That's not it. Branches behind master, you can get checkout master, switching to master branch, get pull. See, that's what we don't want to do. See, we don't want to do this. Oy. The branch that has commits behind the master branch. We only have one branch. Rebase the branch to master. I've screwed up stuff trying to rebase before. Stash your work. So look, check out master, get pull the origin master, check out. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like if we just make a new branch, we can revert our development branch to our specific commit and then merge that branch into our main branch. So if we take a look, we just get shoot, man. Oh, I don't know how to do this. do this. Create a branch with developer name, check out to that branch locally. Okay, so we would do a get -b. Oh, that'll make a new, creates and checks out the branch. Yeah, okay. Pull from the remote developer branch conflict. Okay, so we would get pull origin that branch. We would have to, in our case, we'd have to reset or revert to a previous commit. Then we would merge the local development branch with the remote development branch. Get merge, origin develop, then push the merge branch to remote development branch. That's not what I want to do. Merge master. Check out the branch and then merge with master. And then this branch. Oh my god. I don't know how to do this. Need to rebase. I don't know how to do this, dude. I don't know how to do this. Oh, it's a revert, right? Get revert? How do you do that? To revert to a previous commit. Get reset. See, that's not it though. We want to erase our future commits, I think. I thought it was a get revert. Oh God. A forward moving undo operation. Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's kind of what I want. So how do you do this? Using this command alone. Okay, so we give it the commit hash. Then how do we unlike get revert, get reset will roll back the state of the branch to earlier. Yeah, I think we want get revert. But I don't know how to commit after that. Oh, get revert makes a new commit. Get revert, revert, with 3 commits. Creates a new commit with the changes that are rolled back. Get reset erases, yeah. So we want get revert. So let's try it. So if we take a look at our, actually we don't want to be in our terminal here. Okay, so right now we're in our, let's go to our Vulture class. because if we go to the top, we'll see that we have a spawn delay. We have a spawn delay parameter. So we should get rid of that. By the time we do a revert, we should get rid of that, because right now, yep, failed attempt at fixing spawn render. So what if instead we say get revert, and then we get revert to our 2 commits ago. Building out. Yeah. Actually just 1 commit ago. 8262563. Revert. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. So write out, exit, get 1 line, revert started debugging. Okay. So now let's take a look. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We want nvim in this directory, and if we go to our Vulture class, now at the top we don't have our spawn delay, so it looks like our revert worked. So now let's just see. Great. This was the wrong revert. I think we wanted 1 before this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Building out time until spawn. Yeah. So we'll do a get revert with the next commit. Merge conflict. You can skip this commit. Bro, what? Huh? I don't know. Damn it. I don't know. Okay, so that is the one we want, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It's not, because we're not spawning. Come on, man. Oh, this is awful. That's when we're at. And we're not spawning our guys. Okay. Building out time until spawn for Vulture class. Well, that's busted. If we see, where's our revert though? We don't have our revert commit. Yeah, we don't have. don't know. I don't know. Let's try this commit. Okay, this is the one we want. So 8262563 is what we want, but we want, come on then. Okay, now we do a get revert to our, yes, right out. Exit. Last commit is our revert. Now, if we run our game, back to busted. What the heck, man? We just were at a get reset of that same commit. And it was working. So Vulture 150 is where it's crashing. So let's take a look. Vulture 150. Our time until spawn is a nil value. See, but we shouldn't have, oh, here. Time until spawn. Yep, okay. So we'll just change this to a 0. Write it out. And now. Okay. Now we're actually spawning. Okay. So we don't have our spawn delay, but I believe we're at a point where we can make a commit again without being behind on our branch. And to my knowledge, we don't have the messed up feet bug. Okay. Well, the thing is, we want to modify the variable that actually spawns us. Right, so if we take a look in our Vulture class, if we are set to spawning, if we're spawning, we're going to be rising, and then once they're at the certain height, then spawning gets false. So my idea is if we just spawning gets false instead of spawning gets true, we should not spawn the guys, but they are. So what's happening? Why would spawning get true on those guys? Spawning gets true for C. Well, let me see if we take this out. I don't think this will make a difference, but no. Okay, so why are we spawning when spawning is false? We only set spawning, we don't set spawning to true anywhere in here at the moment. So it's got to be in our play state somewhere. So if we go, oh, that was not right. Okay. Search dot spawning. When do we spawning gets true? We don't. So how is spawning getting set to true? Is it not? Is it not? Let's print up. Let's print up our spawning variable for our Vulture 1 here. Okay, so we're putting in our Vulture's global table index 1. Not spawning. That's what we're printing. Top left. Yeah. Okay, so spawning isn't getting set to true, yet we're alive and well. So something, this is why I wasn't able to fix it, because our spawning is just not working as intended. So sure, if we're spawning, we rise, but we still exist if we're not spawning, which shouldn't be the case. We shouldn't be updating our X position and stuff if we're not spawning. Spawning is probably the bad word for it. Well, we had spawning to trigger, hey, if we're spawning, go ahead and raise us out of the ground and then update our X position. But we're updating our X position, whatever, we're just not raising out of the ground. I'm a little confused on how that's happening. This only sets the growing viewport upon spawning, which is actually right. It's only modifying, well, it's modifying the self Y as well. But I think we should turn this spawning into spawned and then add also if spawned, or see, look, if not spawning, okay, and not exploded. Well, see, so that's different. Shit. I'm not about to figure this out right now. Okay, well, this is, you know, it's been 4 commits of scratching my head over the same problem, so I'm gonna have to sit down and do a really good episode here soon for y'all, because this is just embarrassing. So it's like I was using this spawning field to say, hey, if spawning is true, go ahead and rise us out of the ground and then stop spawning, because we need to set our viewport to only reveal a certain amount of the vulture as it's rising out of the ground. So that's why I had spawning. But the thing is, spawning doesn't delay the time for instantiation for our vultures that it needs to do. It needs to, like, if our vulture gets instantiated, that's when spawning needs to be set to true so it can rise out of the ground. But until then, it can't be spawning. So I mean, when spawning's false, they're still popping out of the ground. Or they're not popping out of the ground, but they exist and get updated, which I didn't think was possible. So I guess if we take a look at our play state, when we actually instantiate the vultures, this is not it. This is it. See, we've got a VultureSpawn timer here. So we're doing it based on a VultureSpawn timer. Okay. So when we instantiate. So if we go to our VultureSpawn timer, okay, and change this, that should make them spawn after the wave disappears and come out of the ground. Yes, it's a little off, but yes. So that's what I've been missing this whole time, is I thought triggering the dot spawning would control when they're instantiated, but it's not. It's based on this loop here in our play state. Right here. Well, yeah, we're trying to move this. Okay, so yeah, we are refactoring this. We're not calling this function at the moment, so we're still jacked up. But we know if we modify our VultureSpawn timer, that'll offset the spawn time for when we actually instantiate these bad boys. So, see, yeah, and this is the whole issue, is because right now, it's so ugly because we know we're spawning 3, so we have 9 through 8, a 7 through 6, and a 5 through 4 to spawn 1, 2, and 3 vultures. But we want this to scale up to potentially 10 vultures. So we need this spawn timer to be adaptable, dependent on the enemy objects for the current wave. So we need to ask. It's just hard. It's just hard. It makes sense that I was trying to put it into a parameter. So I think that still makes sense. So instead of, it's just that when this gets instantiated, it's already moving and updating. So we need to add into our vulture class, based on our spawnDelay parameter, to not update, and we don't take us out of the graveyard until this spawnDelay is passed. Because right now, if we take a look at the update, I think we take ourselves, yeah, if we're not in the graveyard, we're going ahead and update our last position. Okay, that isn't it exactly. When do we update? See, it's like we want all of this update logic to be if the timer, god dang it. Yeah, if we're past our spawnDelay timer, that's when we want to update all this stuff. So I think we have to do something like that. That way we can parameterize the spawnDelay, and then we don't have to have the ugly if loops or a different amount of vulture instantiations depending on the wave. So I'm going to go to our notes and just say, yeah, this is exactly it. Time until spawn to vulture class. We already know, yeah, we already know what we're trying to do. We just can't do it yet. So we're figuring it out, but not quite there yet. Still figuring out how to parameterize spawnDelay. Okay. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow we'll actually get some more work done, but got work tomorrow, goes how long, but I'll try to do it because today was a shit show, but keep chugging along. We're doing okay. Like, we're almost at the end of this.